Our next guest certainly has an interesting story. Local fashion designer Zahra Saeed is an example of how even in this tough economic climate, you can succeed if you want to have a business. Now, her story is also very unique, which is why we're telling you this morning. Zahra was born and raised in Pakistan, where she entered into an arranged marriage and became a mom. Well, after leaving Pakistan and settling in New Jersey, her marriage ended. Now, in order to support her two beautiful daughters, Saeed took a job with a mortgage banking company, and she worked her way up from an entry-level job all the way up to executive vice president. And it was then that she chose to follow her dream and create her own fashion line. So it goes to show things don't always come easy, and it may take some time, but it can happen for you. In fact, last night was the opening, or the night before last, of her flagship store on Walnut Street. And as you can see, Zahra is with us this morning. Thank you for coming in this morning.
Thank you for having me.
What a story.
Thank you.
Did you ever think, you're in Pakistan, you're getting married, you're going to have your kids, that, I'm going to live in Philadelphia and I'm going to have my own store on a pretty nice block?
Never.
Never thought about it, huh? Have you always been into fashion, though?
I've always been into fashion, but it was a dream. It definitely was a dream come true, but I never thought that, way back then, I never thought it was going to happen,
well,
but it did.
It's happened for you.
It
and
really
I heard some of your selections were actually shown in London and Paris fashion weeks, and in Paris they think they're just the best of all things. So
they really do. Actually, last year was the first time that we showed, and just last week was the second time, and they actually don't accept all the designers. You have to go through a whole committee, and you have to get chosen by them. So they are actually, if you're showing in Paris, it is a big deal.
Wow.
So.
All right. So I brought in one of your models. Let's start looking at some of the things. Now, these just come from your brain, right? You just come up with different ideas. Tell us about this one.
This one is, again, it's from my jersey line.
Okay.
It's Italian jersey. It's very, very soft. And then I added a ruffle detail. It's just a cotton detail at the neck. But it's fun. And then, just pair it with a Bermuda pants, again, with a lot of detail, just the way it fits. You could, always wear the pants.
It's really cute. I was at another fashion show this weekend, and a lot of people are doing the high necks and the ruffles. I guess ruffles are back this spring, too, aren't they?
I think we're just going back to the basics, just trying to make, the ruffles just add fun to it. This is just your classic dress, classic silhouette. The fabric is... it's absolutely gorgeous. It's jacquard. It's French jacquard. A lot of my fabric is European. So again, we offer this in 3 different colors, but it's just your classic silhouette.
Well, you're a woman of the world, so there you go. So you use fabrics from all over the world. Do you find yourself looking for interesting fabrics?
I really do, and I think that's definitely one of our signature looks, that the fabrics are, and people appreciate it a lot. That's what I've noticed.
You can see the detail in it.
This one is all embroidered. Obviously, this is more for evening, scoop neck.
It's really pretty. So when we can bring all our models in, tell me this. Sorry to make you, look at that. You got to do a fabulous little spin there or something like that. So what would you say overall sets your place apart on Walnut Street? There are a lot of beautiful shops, but what sets yours apart? What would you say?
I honestly think it's the fabric, and because if you look at the cut, it fits beautifully, but it's a very, very classic silhouette. It's the fabric, and people have responded really well. I mean, yesterday was our first day open to public, and we had a phenomenal response. So I know that they're responding to the color, they're responding to the fabric. So they do appreciate all of that.
We wish you the best of luck, Zahra Saeed. A wonderful story. I'm sure your daughters are happy too.
They really are
very
excited.
Yes. All right. We'll be right back after the break. And if you want more information about her shop, we put it all on myfoxphilly.com. You guys are so beautiful. Lean.